point in getting any type of team up there
EA Sports. It's in the
this
game.
far, almost 30 years without. And then if you did get one, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get a name.
It was another reason I gave you, but so I wouldn't even know what to get.
Okay, I know. Yeah, you like you. That's another reason. But I'm saying.
That's the pure reason. I wouldn't even know what to get.
Yeah, exactly. But you did say now that you're at this point, like, I probably not
The reason I just said, yeah, but I would think my first reason was stronger. It is because you're saying that's the main reason, and I don't know. I mean, you just led with that, so that's what you're saying. Then now I'm saying that wasn't really my reason. So this is me now talking. That you're speaking for me. Yeah, that wasn't my main reason.
If I would have said because you don't
yeah, I wouldn't know what to get. That's your view on me and what I've said. Okay. Sorry for telling you what I said.
Rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia.
Let's leave it anymore.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
That's what you were saying.
Sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long.
Maybe.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From the midfield,
how do y'all like it?
That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
How do y'all like it?
Now Stroud.
Exactly.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That don't mean all right, 70% chance, but that means you still got 30%.
Look to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this one in.
Well, it's not 99%. Hello?
C.J. Stroud, a 6-yard touchdown run. And
still
the Texans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So while your friends say, let's get a tattoo together.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
And now you consider that's crazy.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
So you move your friends.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll find Paris Campbell.
I'm saying, so you'll get it with your friends. I'm not assuming that should be above your friends. That's what you're saying.
Here's Hurts to throw. Being chased out left. Able to find a lot of empty space.
Yeah, I get it.
Picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
Yeah, that was like in
up the middle with Barkley.
If you ain't let me finish, you kept saying
And he'll
that's
go
what I'm saying.
down at the 26,
Yeah, I get initials.
following a gain of 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a couple of the lead. Hurts will throw.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pass throw right back to Joe Mixon. And he's going to have a first down as he dives at the end to try to get as much as he can.
I'm asking.
I didn't know.
I didn't say, I said you want credit for that.
No, he didn't take it from me. I want credit.
Why would you want credit?
Conversation was the other way around. Do you want credit?
If it was something I want credit for, I would say, yeah, I want credit for that. If I said, man, I thought of some shit to do this, and you said, nah, you want credit? Yeah. That's what you mean. You saying, I'm smart for that. I said, do you want credit? Are you going to say, yeah, I want credit for that? I want credit to say, yeah, I made a good decision, blah, blah, blah. It's the same, like, you want credit for that.
100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
I didn't say that. I would have said that. Do you want credit?
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
I can see that.
Disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. They'll let Mixon try to run it in.
That's
And
that
he'll get
bitch.
into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Shawty better than the 3-0.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Shawty better than the 3-0.
It's a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Did I get any friends?
It'll go in the books as a
My friends?
7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
No chance.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Oh, that's a big let off there on third down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a first down, but for big yardage as well.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
They must have me, man. The same thing. Unitary. Same little shit here between Teddy. The dangle. The same 3 jump. It ain't be like a thing, like a fake necklace or something right here. Yeah, they be getting. You know what I'm talking about. You had to have seen it.
Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for
Oh, I already have seen rings too, but it's a more common.
Ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30.
This joint right here, a Lotus flower bomb. That's what this joint did. That.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Line of scrimmage at 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30.
You'll be aiming forward this
way
one.
down to the 24-yard
Then you'll slap you with the right part. You have to move. Temporary tattoos the last couple years.
Snap to Stroud.
Yeah.
So that's.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Mixon fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's it's all down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Stroud looking to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Hurts. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard.
We got to fumble this thing.
Past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
Thank you, dumbass. Bait his stupid ass. Give me that, bitch. What?
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline.
Straight up baited him to throw that shit. This nigga stinks.
For the Texans, TD.
Ew. Booty.
Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. This is almost...
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I have baseball player.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And we got 2 bats going through.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter.
Oh, this guy stinks.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. He's got Dallas Goddard, his tight end over the middle. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back to throw again. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
This guy stinks.
Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
That's 30-8. It's 30-8. This nigga ass. He talking right now. You might as well. Yeah, that's him yelling. He ass though. He gotta stop. Like, bro, embarrassing. This shit embarrassing.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd.
He got 1 touchdown.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Oh my God, bro! Another pick.
It's an interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans.
He about to quit now, thank God. Nigga quit. He wasn't on the mic. He got on mic because he heard me talking.
So they can't hear you.
That's why I decided to know they can hear me at first. They can't hear me. That's why I started talking shit. Like, eventually you gonna hear a nigga, like, you gonna eventually respond. So he was like, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I was like, this nigga ass. He said, so what? But I just played this nigga 3 times. Like, since I've been on the phone with you, I played the same nigga 3 times. He's running the same shit each time I played him. Like, he's running the same play. That's what make it fun. Like, sometimes you'll talk to a nigga and it do be funny, like but sometimes you just talk shit. He had to be a little upset because he got it on the mic. He wasn't on the mic at first, but you could see if somebody on the mic, or like if their mic is set up. So sometimes it'll be set up, but someone might have it muted or something. They won't just be talking. His shit wasn't set up at all. So he went to go put his mic on. Or he went to turn his mic on after he heard me, and then he saying shut up, like that means he heard me. But now he's responding. That's the third game I played this nigga on. I've been talking trash for 3 games. You know what I'm saying? I really spanked him this game. It was embarrassing.
Ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
It's 120, damn. His last nigga right there. Yeah, so much energy.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's
so much energy. I just got home. But they just started.
Sprout in the air to start us off. He's on the move.
I'm excited.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
He puts some power on a deep one left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
Nah, you just already changed words. Now I can't even take it serious. You just changed my words. That's not what I said. You say goofy all the time, so don't act like it's a problem now.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Now you want to police the word goofy. You funny.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Then you gonna say I said silly. And when I said that, then you gonna say, you don't know when you say that. That's the problem. Like, but that's not what I said. Crazy. This world is crazy, man.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You trying to add context. You full of it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Man, get that shit out of here.
Harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Purdy gets this from the pistol.
What the fuck? He just stopped running. That's nuts.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
No, don't ever go to sleep.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Trying it left side with Garindo. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and short. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Garindo will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Play action now with Purdy. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's on the move. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. From the gun, Stroud. Stays in the pocket. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 8-6 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
You got to drive here anyway.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 4th down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. They're going for this.
It was like making you mad this time. What is a boots about you?
And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
What?
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll be met near the line.
I'm good. My shit too. It's too consistent.
Greenlaw getting there for the stop. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Quick throw left side complete. Touchdown, Houston. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Don't be on it.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action.
Wait, so do you like kicking the fire?
connection made to Isaac Garindo.
It's not about the PKs. Whatever they do with the flavor.
45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Now he'll throw off the play fake.
Okay.
Taking the deep
I'm like,
shot
no
there
pass.
on first down. Okay. No
And this shit
it's
sucks.
incomplete. So after the
No, I'm like,
incompletion,
no
here
pass.
comes the second down call. Back to throw. Here's Purdy.
This guy stinks. Like, what are you doing?
It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it.
I'm about to return this joint.
And the Texans
16-6. You still
forcing
winning
the
that
first turnover
bullshit.
of this ball game.
Bullshit.
He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a
right
play
to
on
me.
it.
And what you're trying to do in
See, you
zone
got no
coverage
reach.
defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there.
Yeah,
And as
you got
soon
it.
as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle,
Yeah,
you
you
got
got
1,
it.
2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And they catch up to
Bring
him,
us
but
some
not
clock. Get this shit
until
over
he's
with.
got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Stroud now. Pass caught by Mixon. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Stroud. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
I don't think you can. I swear.
And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point? If there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, if they could tell this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear. This defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
He'll throw it into the hands of Kittle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Oh, it's not gonna be decent, but Superman come on, but it's another movie before that.
Oh, yeah.
You want to see what's the name? Megan, right?
Yeah, Megan, but I think I want to see something else. But, oh,
Jurassic Park. You really want to see that thing?
Yeah, I feel like you asking, like, it's crazy. I want to see it. What's wrong with it?
It's just hilarious. Like, that's the movie you want to see.
I like Jurassic Park. Like, I watched all the rest of them.
Let's go now. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to
You actually
halftime.
like King Kong.
Throwing it just before halftime. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him
What you
down,
like about
but
King
that is
Kong?
a big gain and a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by
first one
Brock
with Jack
Heward,
Black
and
was
we are
there.
just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
That joint, that joint was the one with Jack Black was like that.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Purple cabbage. Still ain't fine. Listen.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, shot. 18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. Purdy throwing here on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Purdy gets this from the pistol.
No.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
God damn, this guy stinks.
Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans get it back after.
Like, these plays suck, nigga. Quit.
He said he's talking mess.
He had